discussed about what does a government do. Okay, what are the responsibilities of government? See, we have discussed many duties of a government. Yes or no? Road transportation, schools, buildings, okay, and protection, and controlling on the prices, and maintaining relationship with other countries. Yes or no? And protecting the country's borders by having of army and navy. Yes or no? And giving free rice or also less price of foods to the poor families. See, we have discussed about these many government duties, and yesterday we have discussed about the types of government even. Yes or no? Types of government. Okay. See, as in our democratic government, okay, we have discussed about the monarchy, we have discussed about the headman, okay, and then finally by this huge population, India is in a huge population. Yes or no? Worldwide, okay, worldwide India is in second place of population majority. China is first and India is the second largest population country. Okay, so this much huge population ruled by a systematic way in the form of democratic way. Okay, so democratic government. Yeah, this is also we have discussed about yesterday. And Abraham Lincoln said which word? Which word? A government of the people, by the people and for the people. Okay, these slogan or also this sentence given by Abraham Lincoln, okay, about democracy. As we discussed about yesterday, these two principles, this democratic government we can understand it by the two principles. One is representative democracy, another one principle, rule of the majority. So these two also we have discussed. Representative democracy means, see, whoever the people will come, if they want to be as a leader or else if they want to be as a representative for the huge of some population, okay, people will select first of all that person. It depends on the promises whatever he gave. Okay, it depends on the promises whatever they gave, and it depends on the power, knowledge, okay, and whatever they will think. Okay, they'll think about the whoever the represent person, right? People will select first of all the person, depends on the promises whatever he given to the public, okay, and as well as they will think about the experience and all. Okay, see, by this selection finished, after the representative will be nominated, then in the form of elections they'll give the votes. Okay, people will give the votes and the representative one going to be elect. Yes or no? See, the voting process also, if you understand this pic, you can know that how the voting is done. Okay, here each candidate should go by in a queue way into the room. Okay, and here three or four persons will sit. The first person should be checked whether this person and voter ID, they have the one cards, right? So whatever the card, the member and the came one person, right? So either it is similar or not, the person will check, and the next person will give the ink on the nail. Okay, that ink, if you rub some time also, it will not be gone. Okay, so that ink they will be keep into each person's nail, upon the nail. The next person will give some of the papers. Okay, this is old process. I'll explain you new process. Okay, the other person will give the paper. On that paper, okay, on that paper, what it will be? Whoever the represents names, okay, for that area. For example, our panchayati elections. Okay, representatives, 3-4 members will be stand as a representative nominators, right? So their names and their symbols, okay, and their symbols, it is all presented in one paper. So whoever the people will cross to this person will give these type of papers, okay. So in these papers will take into the near voting table, okay. This person should take this paper which is having a names and the symbols of the representatives. That paper they will take into the polling means voting table, and there is also one stamp pad is there. Upon the stamp pad there is having of like this structure, okay, like this, okay. This type of stamp pad is available. So taking off that stamp pad by applying the ink, for example I want to vote for the another this who is having some like any of the symbol here, or also this type of representative. Here the nominate another person is there. If I want to vote this person, I have to be stamped on here, okay. I should take this stamper and I have to be stamped on this. Understood? I have to be stamped on this. Then I should be folded. Then you can look at here in the box. These box called as ballot box, okay. These box called as ballot box, okay. After folding of the paper, I should keep it into this ballot box, okay. So they see this process done by all the people, okay, in that area. So I told you here, I just told you now all the people. Now all the people, whoever crossed 18 years of age, okay, those who will get that people, whoever crossed 18 years of age, those only have the right to vote, okay. You people now do not have the right to vote, okay. Whoever crossed 18 years of age, those can go for vote. Understand? So whoever having the voter ID's age, okay, voter IDs, then they'll go and participate in the voting. Understood? And finally, after completing of all that voting, the election commission department, they'll take into these ballot boxes and they'll take into the private place, okay, with a secured place, and they'll count, okay. After the count, who got the majority, they'll announce. Of course, they'll announce everybody's. These number 1 person how many got, number 2, number 3, number 4. These representative how many he got votes, and these person how many he got votes. Everybody's votes are declared in front of the people through the newspapers, of course, through the TV channels, okay. Understood? Government will issue this all the voters how many to this, okay. Who got the majority? For example, we think that for example 10,000 out of 10,000 votes, okay. Out of 10,000 votes, maybe this voter 3 got 7,000, okay. Maybe he got 1,000, maybe he got 500, maybe he got 1,500 votes, okay. If it is this scenario, voters maybe got votings, right? So depends on the majority. Who got majority means high votes who got, okay. High number of votes who got. Number 3 representative got high majority of votes. So whoever got the majority of the votes, those will be a representative, elected representative. Maybe in the form of Sarpanch elections, maybe in the form of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, MLC elections. Okay. Principle 1 is representative democracy. Principle 2 is majority, rules of the majority. Here we apply the rules of the majority. Whoever got the majority, those will be elected as a so and so representative, or else MLA or MP. Okay, in every elections depends on the majority only. Even if the difference of even 1 votes also. Understood? For example, he might have got this. Okay. Okay. For example, another person maybe got how much difference here? Only 1 vote, right? Even if a 1 vote difference also, he will He will be the elected representative. Understood? So in this is second principle. I think you understand this. Okay. And here they gave one example also. Okay. See, if there are 20 members in a village panchayat. Okay. They gave an example. If there are 20 members. Okay. If there are 20 members in a village. Okay. If there are 20 members in a village panchayat and proposal is supported by just 11 persons. 11 persons are supported. 9 persons are not supported. Just I used symbols. Okay. Whoever supported these 11 members for whatever the proposal, right? That only acceptable. Even disagree by these 9 people also, it won't care by anybody. The majority, here the majority vote, of course the differentiate may be the 1 or 2, but majority of the people accepted whatever the proposal is accepted by the democratic government. Understand? See here, it will be passed and implemented even if 9 members are opposed it. Yes, even 9 members are not accepting also. See, that is the criteria of our modern democracy, right? Not like the olden democracy. See, olden democracy, they are waiting for accepting of all the members. But now it's not like that. It depends on the majority levels. Okay. See, many people believe that by this system of ignoring the views of minority, those who are less in number, our democratic system can be oppressive for them. Here, check on elected representatives. Okay, check on elected representatives. See here, checks. Checks on elected representatives. See, for example, now we selected one of the person. Okay, understood? Now we selected one of the person. Okay, you can continue. Okay, see, for example, we selected whoever got the majority that representative person. Okay, we have selected one of the person. For example, we'll think that our MLA or else our MP or else any of the circle. Okay, so right, we have selected one of the person. For example, A person. Okay, for example, A person we have selected as our village sarpanch or as our constitution's MLA. Okay, but after elected this person, as for example, if solving of any cases, okay, solving of any cases or also allowing of any of amounts, okay, in that any cases, as this person should not be followed as his wish, should not be followed as his wish. Understand? He had to be follow the principles of constituency. Okay, the elect. Okay, they have to be follow the principles of government. National government have written in the constituency about some of the policies and the principles how the representatives have to be followed. Okay, based on that principles only the elected people have to be followed. Okay, if these people, if he does not follow that rules of the principle which is derived already in the constituency, this person does not allow to that again to that place. Understood? Again to that place. Again people started strikes on that person. Okay, and the people also will disobey this person. Yes or no? See, that is checks on elected representatives. So that is the matter. How do we ensure that elected representatives do not become oppressive or ignore the interest of the minority who do not agree with them? See, in a democracy, the authority of the people who get elected is also regulated by certain principles. Yes, I told you, right? He is also regulated by certain principles, okay, which are standard in the constituency of our country. If they go against these principles or procedures, okay, the court can disallow the decisions. If these persons have taken decisions, for example, if he have taken any decisions, okay, see that decision is not suitable, it is not allowed by the people, and that decision is not in the principles also, okay, if it is not there in the principle also, okay, principle. So these decisions, whatever you have the representative taken decisions, the court will disallow the decisions, okay. For example, any destroying of any government authorities. Understood? Just example I'm telling you. Destruction of any government buildings or also old monuments. If we go for any of these decisions, if it is under the principles of the constituency, they can go for it. Okay, representatives. But if it is not there as his wish, if he done, the decision will not be come into the force. Understood? Yes. Those who disagree with the elected representative can freely express their views and criticize their actions. Yes. See, people disagree with the representative decisions, right? So, people can criticize the person in the form of newspapers, in the form using of this electronic media like TV, okay, and going for the newspapers and giving that news and all like that. Okay. Next, here, equality and democracy. What is the topic? Equality and democracy. See here. In front of the government, everybody are equal. Yes or no? In front of the government, everybody are equal. Either maybe men or women, poor or rich, literate or illiterate, beggars or officers. Okay, these are all the similar in front of the government. Understood? See, sometimes to understand public matters, it also requires that they have access to all required information about the activities of the government so that they can take proper decisions. Here, I told you just now, if the representative means MLA or MP, if they whatever the taken decisions, the people will not accept it, right? People can criticize that matter and publish that information, yes or no? And as well as people, okay, people have access to means to know the information what is going on in the government. Okay, how much of funds they are releasing, how much funds they are keeping for doing of any activity. Okay, for example, we have now Bhagirath system, right? And we have a Mission Kakadiya project, yes or no? So this type of any issues are done by the governments, right? So at that time, how much they are spending on it? Okay, how they are spending on it? Like this, all information, every common people can. There is an access. Okay, there is an eligibility. Every person. Sorry for the disturbance. Every person can know about that information from the government. Okay, but here is a problematic. Actually, we have the right to get information. Okay, that is only in all over the rights of the rights. One of the right is also there, right to get information. Of course, even if we have the right also, see in the process of in this all the governments, they are not giving us such correct information to the public. Okay, such correct information to the public. Maybe in some many reasons. See the officials, the government, okay, democratic government, the people, the representatives, they will think in that way, If we give a total information about the government actions, the people do not have any fear about of anything. Okay, and maybe they'll use in a misuse. citizens, to the some extent only they will give the information. They will not give a total information. Okay. See, most of the people are not using the Right to Information Act. Yeah, now I told, right? We have one of the right. What is that right? Right to Information Act also there. Effectively to check the functioning of different systems. Yes, how it is going on the functioning in all the different systems. So okay, I'll give you an example. Actually now one system is going on our places. Even in the AP, in our Telangana also. Government is offering 2 BHK flats. 2 BHK flats, 2 bedroom hall, kitchen houses for poor family. Yes or no? Do you know that? Yes, in our Ichpalli to Indama area, when we passing here, in one place after BB Tanda after, there is a construction were going on. That all 2 BHKs by the government only. Okay, so when it is a process going on, okay, any people can get the information how much you are spending on it, which type of bricks you are using, either quality or not. Okay, that funds from where you are raising out. Like this, every information the people can know. Okay, but here some people they think that whoever they got the contract of this building, right? Maybe they will use of mixing of unqualified food, non-quality of materials they will use. Sir, due to that cause also government going to be mislead. Actually, government released, for example, 10 crores of that. Okay, 10 crores of that. Of course, government given some that order to any of the person. Okay, maybe that person, if he mislead that, he have taken the 10 crores. Maybe the building can be finished by 9 crores even. But by selfish of that fellow, two middle contractor fellows, they eaten by remaining all the amount they used themselves, and only with the less amount they'll construct by using of non-qualitable products. Okay, so that is in that case who will be spoiling here? Again the government. Yes or no? Because government giving contract to the middle person, but due to the selfish reason of a middle person, the quality reaches to the poor people has not reached. So now the poor people, by the knowing of this information act, if we get to know and if we get into the news list to the public, the government will be the blemish. Yes or no? So these type of all cases also occurred. So that's why government is giving the information to the public to this some extent. Okay. See, many people, especially women and the poor, just do not have the time or facility to take the part in these public matters. Yes, many people don't want to be enter into the public matters. They want to do their morning to evening. They want to do their works and they'll be gone. Yes or no? Yes. Sorry. They are either too busy earnings their livelihood or working for their families. Of course, everybody, you and me or everybody, we are busy in our own works. Okay. Now people have some of our nation praise. Okay. In many cases, the powerful or the rich try to influence the voting by forcing the people or giving them small gifts. Okay. Before the elections, sometimes people are persuaded not to decide for themselves but vote according to their caste or religion. Yes. All these factors prevent people from using their democratic right of voting after giving due consideration the issues and the candidates. Yes. At the time of, yes, people nowadays there is no time to knowing about the government functions, either it is going to be correct or not. Yes or no? Every people are busy in their own works. Okay. And here, even in the time of elections also. Okay. See, at the time of elections also, the people think about the religious. If it is one of the person came from the representative as from the same religion, they'll go for vote for that person. or same caste people, they'll go for that person. Either that person is eligible, that person may be the ruling, maybe he will do the work or power, maybe he will use that power correct or not, either knowing or not knowing also. Okay, people go for voting of that same religious people or same caste people, and sometimes the representatives, okay, who are nominated candidates, then giving some of gifts, okay, in the form of any gifts. Nowadays every representative used cash mode. Yes sir. Recently elections have finished, not recently, some years back. Okay, so and so representative given, each one voter 500, each one voter 1000, or somebody gave some of 10,000 rupees for total that caste, total that family. Yes or no? Yes, it was happened in our areas only. So like that. Okay, some people attracted some representative attracted the people by giving the gift. Some people giving that some of what you know, I'll give you building of a huge tank for your village, like promises. Okay, like promises also they give. So people now, whatever who are going for vote, who are going to be elect, okay, selecting of a person, they are not thinking about that person. Okay, about that person. Only they are attracted by these gifts in the form of money or else anywhere. Okay, in the form of caste and religions. Okay, our person only has to be go for in that positions like that. They think in themselves and they go for voting. Okay. Oh, right. Here they gave you a small pic of India and a big pic of India. Here map 1. Okay, map. See, showing national capital. Here they have given New Delhi. Okay, so national wise. Okay, so national wise, which is the capital city? New Delhi. Okay, and here they gave state level. Understood? States of India. Here each and every state they have given in this map. Okay, so you have to check it out. Where is the boundaries of that each state, and each state having of which boundary states. Understood? You have to go for it. So where is our state? Here. What is our state capital city? Hyderabad. Okay. India's capital city? New Delhi. Understand? So you have to carefully see that map and try to draw the map also along with the state boundaries. Okay, and you have to go for